Hey guys, so today I'm gonna react to the Donald Trump No Kings AI video that he made. So basically, a couple of days ago, Donald Trump posted through social an AI video of himself being crowned as a king and shitting on people, mainly shitting on the No Kings protesters, people who protested during the No Kings protests. So this is what the video is about. I seen clips of it a bit, and I heard about it from multiple people, and also read it on Reddit and all the social media. I'm just reacting to it now to the full video instead of just short clips. Keep in mind that Trump said that he's not a king, but he literally released in his own social media platform, True Social, him wearing a crown as a king. You can say, oh, he's mocking the protesters because they say no kings protest day. That was a day for all protesters to protest against Donald Trump, who was a wannabe dictator and an actual fascist. But the very fact that he did this is extremely inappropriate. Keep in mind that Donald Trump is supposed to represent everyone in the US, all US citizens and residents, regardless of your political affiliation. You could be independent or unaffiliated voter. You could be a Democrat voter, a Republican voter, a third party voter, could vote for the Green Party, Libertarian Party, or some socialist party. Doesn't really matter. He represents every US citizen and resident. The very fact that he's purposely targeting blue states and stopping the funding for blue states unless they've been over for him is extremely un American of him to do so. Yeah, so basically shit over the protesters. I'm sure this is what Trump would love to have done to literally be in the jet and wearing a crown and shitting over the protesters. He would love to have done this in real life. Look what JD Vance also shared now with Donald Trump wearing the crown. Trump, the reality is that Donald Trump wants to be a king. He wants to be called King Trump, King Donald Trump. And it's really sad because there are people who really have no issue with this. Remember, Donald Trump said that vote for him, you now have to vote again. The problem with a mentality like that is that Donald Trump doesn't want to have positive changes happen in the future. He wants to do things his way, no matter how much of a fascist he is and how things are turning to fascism. He's literally found the book of Project 2025, which, by the way, he made a comment that he didn't know about Project 2025. He lied, let's say, which is obvious. There's a guy in his first time alone lied over 30,000 times. We knew he knew about Project 2025. He literally appointed people in his own administration who were part of Project 2025, meaning they've created the document, aka Stephen Miller, from Heritage Foundation are the ones who created Project 2025 document, which is heavily also influenced by Nazis, specifically Hitler himself. A lot of the tactics in Project that's literally listed in Project 2025 comes straight from what Hitler did to initiate the implementation of Nazi Germany. So, in meaning implementation of literal fascism and white supremacy. So we gotta keep those things in mind. This all connect. I know a lot of people are gonna be trying to bullshit that he's not a fascist. He 100% is. Many people who vote for Trump are fascists themselves. You also have people who are just ignorant individuals who don't know what's going on and just vote because he said he doesn't like gay people or whatever they claim that he said, or he's gonna make sure that to get rid of abortion rights, make sure the transgender people don't have are not real. They're not real people. They don't have to be protected. Those are things that a lot of the hatred crowd, aka the MAGA cult members, believe in. They are very much single issue voters, even though they vote for a guy who literally fucked them over financially speaking. The whole tariffs are literally increasing the cost of all types of groceries. Many things are going up 25 to 50% more now, whether it's coffee, meat, milk, water. If you want clean water, filter water, like water bottles and things like that. We can go cereal, rice, a lot of things that went up dramatically, and and fruits as well, and vegetables. So people are really suffering, and every single cent matters. the extra dollar, two, three, four, five more now. For things that used to be $5, now it's $10. Things used to be $10, now 15. That makes a huge difference. When you have a specific budget you have to keep throughout each day, so that by the end of the month you don't go over it, otherwise you're screwed. It matters for people on food stamps, Medicare, Medicaid. Those things matter. And he's purposely not funding Medicaid, Medicare, and SNAP, this type of programs that are needed for people to stay alive. And a lot of people suffering, noticing that, oh shit, we're not gonna have any more SNAP benefits by the next month or less than a month from now. So it's really happening, and that's gonna cause a lot of people to, unfortunately, have to commit some theft to be survive. Which I don't care if they steal from Walmart. It says I don't care. I understand. I'm very supportive of people who are desperate. You guys steal that potato chip, that banana, so they can feed your kid from a fucking multi-billion-dollar company. I don't really care. But I understand why a lot of these people meaning Donald Trump and the rest of his administration, are waiting for that, because then they can arrest you and start putting you in the prison system. Now you have a criminal record for theft, and now you're gonna be in jail. Then maybe doing that too many times, you could be now have prison sentence. Now you can be legally a slave in the prison system, which a lot of these prisons are private prisons who are funded by multimillionaires and billionaires who invest in that shit and build them. So keep that in mind. This is a whole purposely situation to make people be so desperate they commit crime, and now they're gonna be in the prison system. Now they have a criminal record, can get a job. It's gonna be a cycle of in and out of jail and prison, or sometimes maybe stay in prison for many years, if not for life, because of how maybe they commit burglary too many times, things like that. Or they get that's they're depressed. They're trying to do smoke some marijuana so they can live. No, but some states that three strikes and you're out, which includes being possession of marijuana and or distribution of marijuana, and it's really dumb. So whole situation that can happen. This is all part of the plan to make people desperate, commit crime, go in prison, and now they have free labor for a lot of the multimillionaires and billionaires. This has been happening for a long time, for centuries in the U.S. alone. U.S. is what pretty young country. We only were formed in the late 1770s. So keep that in mind that US is not that old, and for over 2 centuries we still have legal slavery. It never stopped. So all these things matter. And look at how he's getting with AI. Now Pelosi and Schoomer, if I'm not mistaken, this Democrats about to him. It's really stupid. So one the reason why I want to react to this, even though this happened a couple of days ago, is that I want people to really be aware of what's going on in the U.S. and how this is extremely problematic. I understand that people want to act like this is not a joke. It's not a joke. You, as a president of the United States, should not be making jokes like this. Your vice president should not be posting, sharing AI shit like this either. That's an extremely unprofessional, and it just proves the point of why we had no kings protests. It makes sense, and I agree to it. And I'm very happy that people nationwide were doing it. Some people internationally were doing it too, as they have their own fascist regimes they're trying to collapse, trying to fight against. And it's very tough. The U.S. is going to eventually collapse. It's just a matter of time, because all this greed and all this fascism is not permanent. Eventually, it's going to collapse, and some of the people who are going to end up getting in trouble and hurt are going to be the multimillionaires and billionaires. There's only so much you can do to escape and run away. Eventually, you're going to be in the wrong place, wrong time, and people are going to be pissed off at you, and you're going to just you're inciting violence. You're taking away the fucking benefits that keeps their children fed and have a roof over their head. You're going to piss people off. You take away the SNAP programs, people can get desperate. And they're gonna see who are the leaders. They're gonna really start paying attention. Who are the leaders of the country? And they're like, oh shit, Republicans fully control Congress, US Supreme Court, and the presidency. And I'm still starving. I thought the whole point of Trump was to, fix our problems, not make things more expensive and get rid of our benefits. Because a lot of the people who want those benefits are in general people in rural areas, especially in red states. Rural areas of red states, even more so. And a lot of those people did vote for Trump, so they're gonna be pissed off when they cannot get the snap. Yeah, Trump and his administration and Republicans Congress have been banning Democrats for the shutdown, but it's all because of Republicans. And some people are waking up and realize that holy shit, these fuckers are really taking our benefits away to benefit the rich and the wealthy. But that's basically where I'm going to end my point. Let me know in the comment section what you think about this whole situation with Trump and JD Vance and his administration, basically crowning, trying to crown on the No Kings protesters and acting like Trump. It's all fun and games that Trump has a crown and he's a king now. And let me know what you think about that. And if you think this is should be more reason why Trump should be impeached along with his entire administration. I think he should be, but we can discuss about that. If you like this video, like and subscribe. Watch this TikTok files on TikTok and support us on Patreon. Have a good day, guys.